much for me. Why did I think I was up for this?
Hey, you guys. So today I have a very special guest. If you follow me on Periscope, you probably will already know, but this is one of my best friends from high school. Her name is Alyssa. Yeah.
Hello.
So Alyssa is visiting me for the week, and we thought it would be fun to film a video together. And then yesterday, Alyssa was like, why don't you ask your subscribers to ask me questions to answer about you? And I was like, genius. Brilliant. I think this will be a really fun video. I think it's cool because you guys will kind of get to see a different side of me. Obviously, I choose to portray myself in a very specific way. So I think it'll be kind of a little, you know, maybe a little inside scoop. I don't know.
I'm an honest gal. What can I say? So, and I didn't look at any of the questions. That's a lie. I looked at like a couple of them, and then she was like, stop.
4 tops. Because we were like, we kept reacting to them, and then I was like, oh, stop. We need to like do this on camera.
Yeah.
I think this would be really interesting to see other people do this tag. Jamie, Alana, Christy. For instance, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, you know, just.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay, this is a good one. This is a good Kickstarter. In what ways has Sam changed since high school, and what about her has stayed the same?
I mean, your makeup style has changed.
Yeah.
100%, obviously.
Yeah. Used to be all about the drama.
Yeah, like crazy, like smoky eyes, yeah.
And now I'm all about the moist. I think I was a dickhead in high school, just a touch, because I really wanted to get out of there and like move on with my life. So I was just like, I was tired of being around the same people that like I didn't really click with. I just wanted to like leave, and I did.
I wouldn't say, I wouldn't say you're a dickhead. I feel like things bother you. Like, I was just really waiting for you to counter that.
Thank you.
No, I think that you were just like, you take things so less seriously now.
Yeah.
Like, things don't like bother you as much now.
That's true.
When they happen. What ways have you stayed the same? You're still freaking hilarious.
Thank you. How did we become friends? Socials, grade 10.
Yes. 10th grade socials class. I walked in.
That's like our history class.
Yeah. Mr. McPhee put us like into twos to like get to know each other. Like as like an exercise, and Sam and I got put together. And damn, did it ever work. Yeah. Yes.
At one point, Alyssa felt like I was distracting her in socials class. So she made this big show of being like, she came in one day and she like picked up her binder and she was like, Sam, I can't sit with you anymore because you are distracting me. So I'm going to sit on the other side of the classroom. And I was like, all right.
I just remember like taking my bag and being like, and moving on to the other side, and I just sat across and watched all of our friends have fun, and I was like, yeah, I'm fine.
It lasted a day.
Oh, that was embarrassing.
Someone said, did Sam have an awkward stage?
No, I had the awkward stage.
Well, I feel like I had like my awkward stage in like middle school. So the way that we did, it was like K to 6, and then like we had, which was elementary school, and then like 7 to 9 was middle school for us, and then 10 to 12 was high school. So I feel like most of my awkward stages was in like 7 to 9. So luckily you didn't have to.
By the time I got you were already like a 10 out of 10.
Someone says, what is Sam's best quality, and what is one quality that annoys you about her?
Okay, I would say her best quality is this sounds rehearsed now because I've thought about it. Okay. But she makes you feel like larger than life. Like she makes you feel like you can.
What a compliment!
Like, I don't know, in your life you have so many people who like want you to be a certain way and like follow societal norms, and she's like, no, I see so much in you. Let's go get it together. I'm gonna show you the way. Not like show you the way, but like I will lend you the advice you need to follow your dreams.
Damn.
Yeah, you make me feel good.
Oh wow.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, well I'm gonna cry. So.
Yeah. What's something that annoys me? Not anymore.
but in high school.
But just in general, like the amount of things that annoy you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I used to be a big complainer.
Yeah, so like
I still dabble. Okay. But I feel like in high school, I remember one time you were like, Sam, you're always complaining. And I like thought about that and I was like, I literally would complain just to like speak. Like not to hear myself speak, but literally just to like be a part of the conversation kind of thing. That was the only way I could like, sometimes if I was just like, I don't know, like not into it, I feel like I'd like jump in with a fucking complaint. Yeah. And everyone would be like, great input, Sam, thanks.
You can't exhale after you drink.
Okay. Oh my god. This is Alyssa in high school, okay? She would literally be like, she's like the worst for mouth noises in general, but she'd be like, every time she took a sip, and I was like, okay, that was not that refreshing. If Sam were to be in jail, what would be the reason?
I feel like you'd refuse. You'd be like, pardon me, sir. Like, are we talking like present Sam or past Sam? Because like past Sam, like freaking murdering one of your boyfriends. Yeah, that's how I would feel.
True. Still, maybe.
No, I know it.
Oh shit.
Anything to do with driving.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm not the best driver. Someone said, what did you honestly think when Sam started YouTube and changed to social media as a full-time job?
Damn, dude. I was like so about it.
I think Alyssa was like there was like very few people in my life that from the beginning were like, okay, cool. Like there was so many of my friends that were like, oh, this is like not a good idea. And then there was a lot of friends that were like, they'd pretend like they didn't have anything to do with it. They'd be like, oh yeah, I haven't seen your Instagram. Or like, oh, I don't. Still to this day, there's like friends that will come over and be like, I don't watch your YouTube. And I'm like, I didn't ask.
I think a lot of people think that it just like happened overnight, which absolutely 100% it did not. So for me, I was a little bit like too close to it to really be like, oh my God, Sam is so popular. Like she's like growing on Instagram so quickly, because I watched it for like 4 years while she like, I don't know if I can talk about this, but like you didn't even have enough money for like the freaking SkyTrain. So you were like asking your parents for like $3 so you could take the SkyTrain to school. Like it wasn't just like, boom, oh my goodness, I'm killing it. So when it started to happen, I was like, it wasn't a surprise to me because I knew that you were always just so like talented and obviously photogenic. And it was like, just all the compliments. So yeah, it wasn't a surprise, but I was just like so proud of you. I think the only time I was surprised, and not even surprised, but just like, I was like, oh, was when we went to BeautyCon in Toronto and people were like literally crying when they met you.
Okay, I will say, I don't get many criers. People don't usually cry when they meet me. When they meet me, they're usually like, hey, what's up? Like, how's your dog doing? It's just... I'm just gonna...
They're doing great.
Just hold on. So, I don't get many criers. There happened to be a select few when Alyssa happened to be there. It's just, okay.
It was okay, but another reason it was crazy, not just the criers, it was because they had like given her security, and I was like,
did I get that one?
Yeah, and you were like, this is embarrassing, like I don't need security, and I was
really
like,
don't.
I was like, what? I do,
motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean,
oh, what was your first impression of me?
I can't say I know like the first impression of you, but I remember feeling like I wanted to be your friend. Because like when whoever's met Sam,
because I'm a delight.
Yeah. There's just like this like aura around her that just like exudes like positivity. It just, you want to like be around her and keep like joking with her and like doing things with her, because you could be doing like absolutely nothing on like the floor and it's way more fun when Sam's there. So I just,
I'm really like, I'm getting tingles. This is something else. Someone said, what's the most impressive random thing Sam can do? Like a secret talent we don't know about. I don't know if I have one. I think I would have shared it willingly.
I don't know that it's like secret, but I was really surprised at how well you could cook so young.
Oh, I figured you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the thing. My parents, like, we never had anything in the household that was easy to make. Everything in my house was, like, exorbitant amounts of effort to cook. So it was, like, if someone was, like, at my house and they were like, oh, I'm hungry, I was like, okay, we have to cook up, like, Parmesan risotto. We didn't keep, like, things in the freezer that you could quickly make. Like, there was nothing like that in my house. The freezer held ice. Has Sam ever made a decision you wholeheartedly disapproved of on the basis of knowing it would hurt her down the line? Woo. Coming in hot with the tough questions.
I mean,
you're like, where do I begin?
Yeah. Man, I don't know. I feel like the only decisions that I have thought strongly about with you are in relationships, which obviously I'm not going to like dive into, but there's been times where I'm like, I just don't think that this is right for you. Or I've been like from the outside being like, just like noticing changes in you.
Yeah.
Because every time that you would break up with a boyfriend, except for Matt, like save for Matt because he's fantastic. But like every time you would break up with one of your boyfriends, I saw your like positivity, your creativity, like your hilariousness. It would all just come back and we would be so much closer. And then you would get with another fucking shithead.
Men don't do me well.
Yeah.
Like, I've been saying this for a long time, but like I hate men so much. I literally feel like they suck the life out of me.
Yeah.
What's my favorite color? This is just to see if she knows. I will say it's changed recently.
Oh. Because I was like, oh, I think I know it. Okay, hold on.
What did you think it was? Because I'll give you a half point.
Okay, but this is the thing. It's like for some reason I thought it was green, but then I'm like, is it purple? purple?
No. Oh my god, those are like my 2 least favorite colors.
Maybe that's why I know. I don't know. I know it's definitely not pink.
Okay, it used to be teal, like aqua, and now it's pink.
What?
Blush pink, not like hot pink. Never hot pink.
I don't even know you.
Blush pink.
Yeah.
Someone said, what sort of mischief did I get into as a kid / teen? 0. Oh, wow, okay. My mom watches my channel.
Michelle,
I didn't get into the kind of mischief that, I maintained mostly sober mischief.
yeah, that is true.
Wholesome mischief.
This is the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, is that we got into mischief that was like by no means like illegal or anything like that.
Wow. Excellent starting point. Please carry on.
No, okay, like the worst things that we would do would be like sneak out, go to the parties.
But I was just saying to Alyssa last night, I was like, because I talked to my mom kind of recently about the fact that like I attempted to sneak out a lot, and she was like, oh, it just makes me sick thinking about like how many times you snuck out, and I was like, Mom,
Literally never.
you caught me every time. Like there was not a singular time where you did not catch me. Like, okay, my mom has like supersonic like bat hearing, and so she like would hear if you like went through the door. So one day I got my friend to sit in my mom's part of the bed and close the door, and I was like, tell me if you can hear the sliding door downstairs or the window, and she was like, no, I can't. I was like, perfect. So I knew I couldn't open the sliding door because that'd be too loud and my mom would hear it, so I had to take the screen out of the window, and that was my plan. I was gonna sneak out through the basement window. So there was like the basement window was right here, and then my mom's bedroom was kind of like up here, and the one day I was like, it was like 10 at night or something, and I was like climbing out the window like with my leg over, and then I like looked up at my mom's room, and she was standing in a row with a cup of tea, and she was like, get back in the house. and I was like, fuck. And then she came downstairs and she was like, where's my screen door? And then I had to like pull the screen out from underneath the couch and be like,
I feel like the mischief we really got into was like in school, because we gave no fucks.
Okay, I was charismatic at best. Perhaps a distraction at worst.
That we left class one time to go get a nail polish.
Oh, it was drama. Someone said, if Sam wasn't a makeup artist / influencer, what do you think she'd be doing?
I don't feel like I ever thought you would do anything different, because you were like, throughout high school, it was like all makeup. Like I would go over to her house and she would do my makeup, and we would like take photos, and like she was just always like researching about makeup and new products and stuff, even when there were like barely any products to be researched about, because it was all MAC. And then right after high school, like it was literally like we graduated, we got our certificate, and she was like, bye, I'm going to Vancouver.
Oh, someone asked if we've ever gotten into an argument.
Yes. 3 in our whole friendship, but this is the thing.
Which isn't bad.
Yeah, but the thing is like if we get into a fight, it's catastrophic.
Truly.
It's not like, I'm mad at you, I'll text you tomorrow. It's like, we don't talk for 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're 2 very headstrong people, and we both fight with words.
Yeah.
In like a very like it's cutting. But we haven't gotten into a fight in a long while.
Oh yeah, I would say like what, 8 years, 5 years,
more than 5, I think.
Yeah. We're adults, man.
You can knock on wood.
Yeah. No kidding. Tomorrow it's like you unfollowed me.
What made you 2 become friends and stay friends for so long? We kind of went over how we became friends.
I don't know. We just connected. Like we had so much fun together. We still have so much fun together. I think that we had a mutual respect for each other's passions as well. I was really interested in acting, and she was in my acting class and was like willing to like rehearse lines with me and stuff like that, and it was just really easy to like stay friends on that level. And we both just really liked having a good time. Like we would go to like this pool in Kelowna together and just like sit on mats and like talk about our future, and it was like, it's like one of my best memories, you know, like we could just literally do anything. It's really hard to find people like that, especially like these days. Most people want to like go out and get drunk to like try to create a connection, and like that doesn't need to happen with Sam, because like also you don't drink, but like it's just like that connection is like so organic without anything.
Someone said, how are you 2 most similar and how are you 2 most different? Oh. I think we're most similar in that we're both very like driven people. So we're always like wanting more, like expecting more, excited for more, like planning for more kind of thing. Like we're never just like, yeah, like life's good. Like, you know, like we always kind of are like trying to get to like the next place sort of thing.
Yeah. I think we're most different in that Sam will take her drive and be like, I'm gonna do it when it's her passion. And if I have something I'm like super creatively passionate about, I'm really calculated and I worry about
Alyssa's
it.
like the pinnacle of responsibility. That's where I'd say we are most different because like for me, like I'm very much somebody where I'm like, even if it's a responsibility of mine, I'm like, I don't want to do it, so no, I'm not going to do that. Like I would sooner do what feels right than what not what I know is right, but like more so like what I feel obligated to do based on responsibility kind of thing. And I think that's always been like we were kids, and Alyssa's worked since she was like 4 months old. And we would be like, okay, like call in sick to work, Alyssa, and she'd be like, absolutely not. like never once. Like it didn't matter what we were doing, it didn't matter what we had done the night before. Like she always would go to work. Like it was never like she just had that kind of like work ethic and that like sense of responsibility. Whereas for me, I'm like, oh, if I can skip this to have a good time, I'm finna. Like I just yeah, I don't know. That's where I'd say we're the most different. I don't even think that it's that you don't take your drive and use it. I think it's just that you're so burdened by responsibility.
The wordsmith. I remember one time my mom called you because she was really worried about me, and you're like, did she miss work? And my mom's like, well, no, she doesn't start yet. And you're like, call me if she doesn't show up to work. It's like, that was like when something's wrong, is like, did Alyssa not show up to work? FBI, CIA.
Hello, FBI.
Yeah.
You have nothing to do with Canada, but still. Someone said, oh, what is Sam's family like? Okay, everyone that was friends with me had to spend ample time with my family because we had dinner as a family every single night, and I was not allowed to miss that for anything. Like nothing. Didn't matter what was going on.
Yeah, I don't ever remember you being able to miss a meal.
Never.
Yeah. Sam's family is like, they're so accepting and they will keep you well fed. I feel like I got pretty close with Sam's family pretty quickly because I spent so much time over there.
Yeah.
And I think that they maybe got close to me because I had such a big appetite. Because I feel like in Sam's family they speak a lot with food. Yeah. So like their like love language is like food.
It really is. That's my problem. That's why I am the way that I am now. Okay.
And me having a very healthy appetite, I think that it was easy for them to kind of like maybe warm up to me. I don't know, but yeah. Sam's dad is effing hilarious. I feel like that's probably where you get your humor from. And Sam's mom is like very, very loving and like kind and just like so cute.
Someone said, as someone who grew up in Kelowna, did you have a high school grad kidnapping? Yes, we did. So grad kidnapping is like a grad tradition. Someone else asked if we had any like traditions or anything like that. In our high school, there was something called grad kidnapping, and the whole idea was that like a group of girls, everyone did it, but like a group of girls would kidnap a group of boys. You would always like call their parents in advance and be like, hey, can we kidnap your son? And so you would like come in, like the girls would like pick a day, and then we'd go in, steal them, and then basically get drunk and dress them up like girls.
We wouldn't get, well, I was driving, so I didn't get drunk.
Yeah.
But yes, we did. And we were on the same group.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who did you kidnap?
Austin Weeb. Yeah.
Lit. Yeah.
Who did you kidnap? Brock?
No, I
remember we went to Brock's house and I was like, Brock, can you fucking adopt me? Like, we like went into this kid's house and he was so funny.
He was so funny.
And he was like, absolutely.
I drove up to his house and I was like,
you're like, is this the right one? Like,
he had like dueling staircases, like, you know, the ones that like curve like this.
It was beautiful. Like, it was a gorgeous house and we were like, fucking Brock. Like, I was like, he didn't like ever like, he didn't seem like that kind of kid or anything like that. And so we like walked and we were like I'm like taking shit for later. Like, remember when I called Austin's mom? She was like, their family was very, very, very religious. And she was like, yes, but he has to be home by this time. No drinking, no drugs, no this, no that. And I was like, oh. You're like, no promises, but sure. All right, you guys. So that is everything for us today. Thank you for joining. I hope some other people do this tag because I wanna hear the juicy gossip about who you were in high school.
That good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Alyssa.
You're welcome. It was a pleasure.
Goodbye.
Oh, we should do the peace out.
Okay. Wow. All right.
I hope you learned something cool today.
I hope you learned something. All right, you guys. Peace out.
Oh, don't you do the thing?
I do the kiss now.
Sorry.
I do the kiss. You watched my video yesterday.
I know, but sometimes you do like the peace out. I don't know.
We can take it back to the salute just for old times. Peace out. Okay. Yeah,
Let's
see you
do it.
later.
It's over now.